We're starting off with payroll, and first we'll take a look at AI-assisted payment statement info, which is probably one of my favorites because you can now ask Drew to explain everything from your latest pay statement or compare it with the previous one. If there's anything on the statement you don't understand, like specific amounts or unfamiliar terms, just ask. Joule can break it down for you, including wage type names or details from payroll results, depending on what's included in the document. Next, we'll look at some new fields added to national ID and personal documents. So there's two new fields, valid from and valid to, that has been added to the national ID and personal documents section. These fields, they show how long a national ID is valid. With this update, it is now possible to add and store multiple national IDs for the same person if needed. Next up, we'll look at the Manage Payroll Activities function. With the new Payroll Control Center Manage Payroll Activities solution, payroll managers can now handle the full payroll cycle, not just calculations, but everything from bank transfers to reports. This solution includes different apps for different roles. So configuration users can set up the technical and business objects needed. System administrators can handle system tasks like batch jobs and processing setup. Payroll managers can plan and track payroll steps, monitor progress, and assign alerts. And payroll administrators can work with alerts, fixing issues or forwarding them as needed. We can automate steps, monitor activities in real time, and get a clear view of the entire payroll process all in one place. Moving on, we'll take a look at the payroll information in the alumni experience. So former employees or alumni, they can now log in and access their pay statements even after they've left the company. With a new alumni role, they can use the system to view and download payroll documents, tax info, and compliance-related details from the payroll tab. This update makes it way easier for alumni to get the information they need without having to reach out for help. Next up, I'll cover some legal changes for countries and specific regions. I won't go into the details of this one here, but if you're from Germany, the UK, Japan, Portugal, Czech Republic, South Korea, India, Brazil, Spain, or the US, I highly recommend you checking this change out. There's a dedicated article for each country that explains what's changed. Definitely worth the look. And now over for our last change for payroll. There's a new local version for Bulgaria, which includes key data like personal info, address, contract details, and dependents. You can now replicate country-specific employee data from Employee Central to Employee Central Payroll, making it possible to run easy payroll for Bulgaria. Just a quick heads up, this change requires two specific support packages to be installed first. So once these are released, the full documentation will be available too.
Kamilla, we have one question for yourself, and it's about the Employee Central Payroll. So, how does the Explain My Pay Statement feature powered by Joule work in Employee Central Payroll?
Thank you. Good question. So this feature in payroll is powered by Joule, the new AI bot for SAP, and it uses generative AI to help employees understand their pay statements easily. So instead of having to navigate through tough codes and like this hard payroll lingo, employees can now just ask Joule natural language questions like, why was my net pay lower this month? Or what are my deductions for June? Joule will then access the payroll data and use document grounding to provide detailed contextual explanations of terms, wage types, and amounts. It can also compare the most recent pay statement with the previous one, helping employees identify changes like overtime, bonuses, or tax adjustments.